Jameson. I feel like I've reached a place in these videos where now I need some sort of disclaimers, if you will. So one, you can't always see me, but I'm wearing my mask, I'm wearing my glasses. Take care of yourselves. Let's be safe while we're doing this work. I am not a teacher. I'm learning as we go, and I'm posting these videos for free so that maybe you can learn along with me, successes and failures. On these recent videos, I'm trying to post in the description, which sometimes on the video, there's a little, if you're on your phone, there's a little arrow and that shows you the video description. You can find it on YouTube as well, or Google it if you don't know how to find the description. But what I do is I post links to some of the products that I use and the types of glass that I'm using, and my firing schedules. And on that, everybody's firing schedule is different. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't work. I'm sharing the successes and the failures, and I'm sharing those with you as a starting place. Let's have a lot of fun. If you enjoy these videos, subscribe. I'm trying to post a couple of months now, often more. And so hit that subscribe button and follow along. Have fun, everybody. Hey everybody, it's Jameson. I thought I would try something here for Valentine's Day and show you what this looked like real quick. This is a super fast way to do powder printing. I think in fact my very first video maybe was about doing a powder print, and this is just kind of a quick and dirty way to do it. You know, there's a lot of different ways to do this and using a screen and everything. I'm just going to be super quick because I want to throw something in the kiln. I had a full fuse load going in and I wanted to add this to it. So let me show you very quickly what I do. I will also say this doesn't always work on the first time and may not work for me the first time here. So I may have to redo this a couple of times to get it to a point where I like it. But let me just show you what I'm doing. So this is a super thin, you see these at Christmas time in the art stores, Michael's, Hobby Lobby, that kind of stuff. This is just a little ornament, really. This one says love, clearly, for Valentine's Day. And so all you have to do, I like these, you look for, designs that you like and give it a try. What I've got here is a 5x5 piece of white with iridescent sheen to it. I've got a 5x5 piece of Tecta already cleaned up and sitting in the kiln waiting for this. What I'm going to do is, well, first of all, I got this little hole and I don't want that to show up in my design. So give me a moment here. I'm going to just very quickly tear off a piece of tape and cover that hole because I don't want that to be, sorry about that. That's my big fat arm there as I reach onto my shelf. I don't want that hole to be seen. So now I've got a little bit of tape that's kind of covering up that hole. And I'm going to just kind of roughly put this in the, boy, I'm making a bunch of noise for a guy shooting a video. Okay, slow down, Schuler. I'm going to put this right in the middle, or as close to the middle as I can get. And I've got two little thumbtacks here that I'm going to drive into this so that it gives me something easy to grab and lift up, so that I try to disturb as little powder as possible. So I'm trying to decide, you've got to put these in an area where there's not, I guess, a lot of opportunity for powder, for them to block the powder from hitting the glass. So that should be relatively clear. Let's see if there's another one, frankly, right there, but I don't want to do that through the tape because that's not going to stick. Just pick something. I'll just kind of go right here. That might mess that design up just a little bit, but I'll try to work around it. Okay, so now what I've got are basically two handles that once I place this on here, I've got powder on. In a swift movement, I will lift it up and try not to disturb the powder. So what I've got is some salmon pink. Only because I've got a lot of this that I bought used, and I don't think I've used any of this yet. But this woman had several containers of it, so I decided, why not do salmon pink? So I'm going to, what you're going to see is, I want to try to get a fairly thick layer of salmon so that the only thing that you see is the white love when this is done. So I'm going to powder the whole thing. I've got it on a piece of paper so that I can reclaim the powder that goes off the edge. I've got my little duster thing here, tea strainer, but I'm going to use it to sift. I'm going to grab some powder, dust over the whole thing, and then hopefully lift right up and we should be good to go. Okay, I had to put my mask on and now I'm ready to go here. Okay, again, I went really thick because I want a really nice layer of that salmon pink. Now I'm going to try to lift it up. Okay, so I disturbed some of the powder got in underneath there a little bit, and that's okay. I've shown this thing before. I've got this little earwax vacuum that does a really nice job of picking up extra powder, so I'm going to attempt to try to clean up these lines just a little bit with the earwax vacuum. I'm not sure that I love the way this is going to look. I do have a little paintbrush. Sorry, it's so hard to hear me. This is just a tiny, tiny little paintbrush. Okay, so still not loving this. I'm going to try it again. I think if I had left it alone, it might have been okay, but that paintbrush kind of ruined it. So, just dust it off. We're going to try this again. This may have been part of my problem. I don't know if you can see that. My pin goes too far in, so my design was sitting off the glass, and I think too much of my glass went in underneath there. I'm not sure how to fix this, because otherwise the pin won't stick. It might be a little bit better. Let's try it again. I feel like Tabitha Burrell here. I feel like I see her using this tea strainer the most. I'm a poser. I wish I were as good as Tabitha. All right, that's a little bit of a cleaner design. There may have been a little bit of powder that kind of got in there, but you know what? I'm just going to fuse it and see what happens. Let's go to the kiln, fire this at a full fuse, and then we'll see what happens after that. Okay, this is too hot to pick up, but look, it's cute. It turned out well. You know, it's not quite as defined as I would want, and maybe I wish I had been a little thicker in some areas, but that's a cute little dish. I'm gonna slump that into a little mold and have a cute little dish for Valentine's Day. Okay, so here is that final piece. I slumped it in a little 6.5 by 6.5 inch slumper so that it didn't have too high of sides on it. And it's just a nice little dish. I'll put a couple rubber feet on the bottom, and that's a nice little gift for Valentine's Day, or you know, a little teacher gift, something like that. So super simple to do, really quick and easy. Hope you enjoyed this video, and if you give something like this a try, I don't know if this particular stencil is available anymore because I bought this last year, but you know that they're going to have holiday themed type product again this year. So if you do anything like this, hope you have success with it. Post a photo. Catch you guys later. Bye-bye.